What motivated you guys to write that? It's pretty hard stuff.
I think life, you know.
It really came from our hearts. That's what, you know, I was gonna say is, to us it was such an emotional, honest album. We really dove into, you know, different experiences in our lives that we may have suppressed, or emotions that we may have suppressed, memories, and really just pulled those out and put it on paper. You know, for us, writing music is our therapy, so to say, and it's you know, it's very, very cathartic to get in there and expel all of those emotions onto paper and put it into music. And you can either turn negatives into positives, or, you know, make the positives even better through music.
That one is just hard. What was behind that one, you know?
That is a very special song to us. In fact, you know, the title of the album comes from the lyrics to that song, Take It Like a Man. And writing that song was probably the most cathartic experience in the whole album for both of us. It was about our fathers. We both grew up in very different situations. I grew up with a lot of abandonment, and so my portion of the lyrics were about the feelings that I had surrounding those emotions. And Heidi will tell you her story about her half of the lyrics in a moment. But, you know, for us it was very important to let other people who have been through the same experiences know that they're not alone. We've been through the same things, and we came out of it, you know, better for it, and we're using those things that happened to us in our childhood, you know, as to better us, and it's a healthy release.
Yeah, for me, you know, what's interesting is Carla and I grew up in such different scenarios and in different places. You know, Detroit, Utah, totally different. But we grew up with a lot of the same emotions, which is interesting. You know, I grew up with Dead Man Walking. For me, it was coming from a place of child abuse.
The power behind it and what you guys got going on now. So, like, how does that feel to be respected in the music game? Like,
you know, it's pretty cool. When we first started this band, we didn't have, you know, a plan. We just wanted to play music with our best friends, and we started off playing on the Sunset Strip and covered in blood and just having a great time. And then we realized that we were doing something. We were making some noise, people were watching, and we realized that we could get our message out in the manner that we really wanted to. And so we started to write music that was important to us, and we started to see the way that it was affecting people at our shows, with them singing back to us and watching the emotion in their faces. And we realized slowly that we were gaining respect because we were honest in what we were doing. People were believing what we were saying, and we were doing what we wanted. Yeah. You know, the thing is so many times, especially as women in this industry, they try and tell you what you're supposed to look like, sound like, act like, everything. And so for us, we went out there and defied those odds and kind of just gave a big fuck you to the music industry, and it made noise because we're out there showing that it doesn't matter, you know, where you came from, what you look like, your race, your gender, you know, the typical stereotype. It doesn't matter. You can love anything that you want to love, and you can be anything that you want to be. And to us, you know, that was our biggest message. And I think a lot of people who feel like the underdog in their daily life, they kind of grasped onto us because they felt like we were kind of underdogs and we all fought together, you know.
So far, how's the tour going for you guys? You guys having fun? You know, getting some good dates?
We always have a good time.
Yeah. I feel like if we were out here not having a good time, it would be worthless.
I understand. Like I said, I saw you guys at the festivals. Do you like festivals or the smaller clubs better?
It's you know, different both times. We both love playing the big festivals. I mean, how can you not love going on stage in front of, you know, thousands and thousands of people? But at the same time, we started playing music in these small, intimate clubs and being this close to people, and we love that. And, you know, last night we played at the Nick in Birmingham, you know, famous place. Henry Rollins wrote about it in his book, Get in the Van, and the people are right there, practically on the stage with you. They were on the stage with us. They
crowd surfed and got on with us.
But it's such a blast to be right there in their faces and watch them sing the lyrics. And, you know, on those big festivals, you've got so much space between you and the crowd, and we always get down there in the crowd, but still there's a little bit of disconnect. So,
but you know, it is really cool to look out and see a sea of people pounding their fists in the air, throwing up the horns, or, you know, thousands of people crowd surfing, which you saw at Carla and Rebellion with us. you know, but at the same time, just seeing them sing your lyrics to you when it's this close and they're screaming at you and you can share the microphone, there's that feeling in the world, you can't compare that to anything else.